I'm like, that's probably her, or they're doing an imitation of her. I was just like, wait a minute.
Check. What's up, Ventura?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just this mic thing doesn't work. Oh well. Hey, welcome to the Ventura Tide Pod, everybody. JLGCY is here.
Yo.
Our special guest. Hello.
How you doing?
What's up, Ventura Tide Pod? We got JLGCY on the mic here with us. So JLGCY, tell us, who are you? What do you do? Why?
We also have Jordan from 805 Uncensored too.
Yes, sorry. We have Jordan for 805 Uncensored, but our starring guest is
JLGCY's the headliner.
JLGCY.
It's all good.
JLGCY's the headliner, and we've been talking about the show for a while. So welcome.
Yo, thanks, guys. You said talk about, like,
Yeah.
explain who I am.
Who are you? What do you do? And why do you do it?
Oh, okay. Who am I? I am a Texan that came to California, and I became a dad when I came over here. Married a small town girl, and went through a lot of stuff to finally say, yo, I'm here with the music. So yeah, I'm a rapper and a singer along with, are we really live? Because I do not hear myself anymore.
I turned your headphones down.
Oh.
Trust me, you're live.
So I'm a rapper and a singer along with promoter, events planner. I obviously make my own original music. I also try to help all the independent local artists get on the platforms so that they can show their stuff too and perform live. That's me in a nutshell. Yeah.
Is that your
I don't know.
thing?
I don't hear
Probably have to
nothing
switch.
anymore.
Sorry, everybody. We're in technical
You're
difficulties.
You're still hearing the
Yeah.
interference?
Yeah.
I hear from y'all's. But
Yeah,
I don't
me
hear
too.
my own.
My headphones are not even working at all. But we're just
Yeah,
gonna
mine
have to
aren't
wing
either.
it.
Yeah.
But
I think this feels better anyway.
Should we free ball it?
Yeah.
Should we free ball
I
it?
can hear you. I can hear everything.
I think it's good now. I'm not picking it up anymore.
You're not picking it up? Alright. Whatever. We suck.
We're
How about
fucked.
now? How about now?
Yeah.
Ay,
Yeah,
puta
yeah,
madre.
good, good. Alright.
Ay,
Just trust us.
um,
It's going out there. You know? Alright, everybody, 805-323-6224 if you want to call in. Oh, we're all going unprotected now? Yeah.
No,
That's okay.
I need headphones. I can't. The sound.
My system's
Fucking excruciating.
bullshit. Here.
I have an
Now I
electric
turned yours
person.
down so it doesn't have feedback anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good.
Yes.
Alright. Well, we will not edit that part out because that's our policy. Is we don't edit anything. So
That's
right.
dope.
I'll put in the notes that just skip the first minute. You know?
It's way less work that way.
Yeah. I just wanted to say a couple things about some Ventura local things. I just wanted everyone to tell everyone to go to planventura.com and fill out the survey that they have on there because I hear everybody complaining about the city doesn't do what you want it to. So this is how you can actually tell them what you want. They're asking for feedback from all the residents as far as what kind of plans you should do. So stop complaining and just tell them. Thank you. That's you, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know
You
why,
gotta
though.
turn that
Sorry.
off.
Yeah. So anyways, go to Plan Ventura. Where do you live?
Santa Paula.
JLGCY? Santa Paula?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
126.
Yup.
I drive there every day, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah.
I drive to Port Hueneme pretty much every day.
Really?
Oh yeah, I teach dance also. To
You teach
kids.
dance?
Yeah.
Nice.
What got you
Yeah.
into that? And what kinds of dance?
Hip hop, freestyle. This one, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm actually part of a program that also teaches acting and singing along with dance.
What age groups are
so
those?
From 1st to 5th grade.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. And so like they even give us specific like dance steps that they want them to learn by a certain time or whatever, which is usually like jazz related or like ballet related, you know, something more classical.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've music from dancing is what got me into music in the first place. I used to break dance and stuff like that, like pop lock and all that. So yeah. This is something that just recently happened too, and I've been really like stoked about it.
Nice. What age group are you teaching?
It's from 1st to 5th grade, mostly 4th and 5th graders. So that's like 6 years to I think 11, something like that.
Oh, nice. Maybe I'll put my kid in your dance class.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have space.
Yeah, well, right now it's at schools, so we can get them in, or you can get hold of me personally. I don't mind. I'm down.
Nice. KJ, you might need some dance skills for yourself.
Glass.
I'm actually a soccer coach too and a basketball coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. What age group soccer coach?
7. Actually 10U. That's what I'm coaching right now, 10U. We had practice today, matter of fact. But my son, he's barely going to turn 8 at the end of this month, and he's on the 10U team.
You know how to coach football?
All right, let's talk offline.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to volunteer.
I'm from
Help
Texas.
me.
Football is like, what?
Yeah, they like football there, I hear.
Yeah, our high schools have like pro stadiums. For real. I'm dead serious.
Junior said that his best teacher in high school was a soccer coach,
Oh, cool.
but he couldn't remember his name.
Best teacher.
Best teacher, though. Yeah.
Oh, man. That's funny.
He's my favorite. Who is he again?
Yeah, pretty much. Junior, are we doing a stash and grab today? Do we have one?
It's the same location.
Same location? Okay,
Yeah.
so
But
Junior was very
everybody's-
disappointed in you listeners because he put some weed out there in the bushes. But then I saw the video of where you put it, and I also live near that place where you dropped it,
but
and I
they
couldn't
don't-
find it.
Yeah, you couldn't find it?
No, so I think you hit it too good.
Nah, it's right there.
I'm
It's right
telling
there.
you, I couldn't find it, man.
This happens every time.
You gotta do another video showing you. I'm gonna take it out of there
He's like,
Yeah,
wait,
make
it's
it a little
not there
bit
no
easier.
more.
because
Yeah.
I don't want
Anyways,
to know. I
so-
even show them where the location. In order.
If you're
Hey,
watching
as
this-
for the music part of
Oh,
your career,
you're
when did you start that?
The
Back to
only
J
bush
Legacy.
that's right there by the alley.
That's so funny. I think I parked right there.
He said, oh, that's why he was shaking his head. He was like,
There's a
oh.
rabbit
J
hole right
Legacy's
there.
car. And,
Because,
make sure you put a nice stick
I
on
even
it.
put my hand in there because I took all the spider webs because there was a lot.
Oh,
of spider
man.
webs. I stuck my hand in there and I just went like
What?
that real quick
No,
with an
we
old
wanted to get that
sweater.
weed.
And that's why. That's why.
Do you have a-
that's
do you have
why
a joint
I put it
to
right
spark
there
it?
because I was like, hey.
Hey, he said, hey.
Speaking
Oh.
of, are we gonna do this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I was.
Everybody, J Legacy's not taking part in this, and because I know he works with the youth of America, so
Light it up. I had it lit.
Yeah.
Catch it.
Hey, so as for your music part of your career, when did you start that?
Professionally, I think 3.5 years ago. Yeah, about 3.5 years ago, my youngest one was born, and around that same time, I started my music. So it's actually pretty dope because my youngest one, she knows all my songs and dances to all my songs. So
that's so cool.
yeah, it is. It's been a really really dope experience, adventure. I've learned a lot, and it's built a lot of skills that I would not have even thought that it would have built within me as even a father, leading his own kids.
There you go. With because I saw you had like some acoustic stuff too. Like, do you play guitar or you just like to?
Oh yeah, I just started practicing piano recently, and I was just given
Nice.
an electric guitar. So
Oh, fuck yeah, that's badass.
dude. So I'm gonna be practicing that too because my kids. The other side is my kids wants to learn, and I have a drum set at home too. So my kids want to learn these instruments, and I'm gonna get my kids active, like singing and all that
You
too.
probably have like the craziest party house, dude. Like just dancing and
Yeah.
singing and stuff like that.
We have a lot of fun. Matter of fact,
everything.
Josie 805 did a music video in my backyard because I have a huge backyard, and we used my piano. We pulled it all the way out because I have a real large.
Yeah.
We pulled it all the way outside, yeah. And we brought the drum set outside, and we shot that music video. It was a dope time.
I want to start learning more on
Heck
the drum
yeah.
set.
Oh my gosh, bro, that's the
I
heart
just
right
got a
there.
new drum
I
set.
wanna-
My
That's the
mom's
heart.
just got a new
I want to learn how to
one.
play keyboard.
Heck yeah, I'm right there on the piano, so it's the same.
If I start learning more on the drum sets, I'll be set. I used to
Dude,
do that at Ventura, at Buena High School.
oh, that's dope. Heck
so
yeah.
I'm like, you know,
I wish I jumped on it.
graduated, so I'm like,
The only instruments I played,
You got scoot in there a little bit if you want to be on the TV. Sorry.
it's all good.
Can you fix it on there?
Beautiful face on there.
The first instrument I ever learned how to play was the violin and the viola, but I really got down with the alto sax and the bari sax. Those were my go-tos. So me and
What
my
music do you play with that?
I just played. That was back when I was young, still in school and stuff. So I just played like the school band, marching band type stuff,
see this?
and then I would mess around by myself to try and mimic some jazz sounds. But yeah, that's about it. My brother Chris, he played the cornet, so we got down together a lot. Oh, we played a lot of church songs too. Yeah, because we went to this camp that basically was for instruments. It was fun. But you can't sing when you're playing a sax.
Yeah. How old are your kids?
My youngest is 3, my middle one is 6, and then my oldest is 7, which will be 8.
Dude, we gotta hang out, man.
Yeah.
I have an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Heck yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Two girls, 1 boy.
Awesome. Yeah. You got a girl. 6 boys. 0 girls.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I bet that's a rough house.
yeah. Yeah,
That's kind of tough to start a music career after you have kids.
I think,
Yeah.
my
yeah.
kid, you probably, I don't know if you know him yet, but he raps too.
Oh, cool.
Rainbow
Heck yeah.
Version.
I haven't heard of him, but I'm down to meet him anytime. Yeah, so I guess it normally would be for people who would go the normal route when they pursue music, but for me, if anything, I would say my kids are essential to my music career, because if I didn't have them, I wouldn't have the drive or the gusto or the maturity to pursue it, as a real career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
So for me, my kids they're key. They're important.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I always tell KJ, I'm like, don't have kids, and I tell you too, don't have kids before you do what you want to do.
Which I believe is good advice, sound advice, like as far as in the general sense goes. But then there's different personalities, and there's some like mine where I had a rough upbringing, to the point where there was points where I would literally question if I would be alive by the end of the day. So there was a lot of
That's real
things.
rough.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things that I didn't even know that I didn't know about normal day-to-day living, like just the plain essential normal stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I had kids and I got married, those essential things were brought even more so to light, to the point where I had to practice them if I want my family to have a healthy lifestyle. You know what I mean? So that's the upbringing. It affects a lot. And at first I used to be kind of, I guess, like sour about it in a way, like, dang, that's not fair, how come this person, that person, but at the end of the day, I'm actually thankful now, even grateful for it, because it gives me a point of view, a perspective that is a lot more understanding towards all walks of life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's less closed-minded and judgmental.
Yeah. I think a lot of, I know like comedians, like they all have rough childhoods, and there's something about going through
Depression
that as a
and
kid.
traumatic experiences.
And that's how they make their jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that,
almost
like, their coping
anybody-
mechanism is like humor, right?
Almost anybody
I
really
laugh at
successful,
everything.
like across all spectrums of entertainment, whether we're talking like painters, musicians, a lot of them have dealt with serious
Traumatic,
depression and traumatic experiences in their childhood and then growing up.
That's true. even
Well,
actors.
It's a drive in your creative
It makes you
process.
stronger. Yeah, in a lot of ways it can maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Use it as like motivation.
Yeah.
Speaking of creative process, who got the lighter?
Jordan has it.
I am going to spark up this masterpiece.
Let's do it.
And this one is for J Legacy.
No,
Makes your beats.
I've gotten them from a number of different people. Some I've paid for, some were gifted to me, some were leases, basically. Like, they're not even completely my beats. But all my released music, I think with the exception of 2 or 3, are all my, like, I own the beats and everything. So, one of them is Tyler Rain. He's the one I started music with. He is so legit. That dude makes the beats, he sings, he raps, he mixes, he masters, he does it all. Background sounds and all that. But yeah, and then who else? Jelly on the track. He's not even from this country. He's in Spain, I think.
Oh wow.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
Like international.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, so it's cool. It's really cool, the connections I ended up building, and really started talking and conversating. Someone in Florida, his name is Jay Santos. Oh, there's this unreleased song. There's blah, blah, blah. Sorry. I want to show y'all actually at some point a song I haven't even released yet. Technically it's not finished, but it's really good song. Really good song.
Oh, let's go.
A world premiere.
Are we gonna be able to world premiere it on the show?
Yeah, why not?
But it's not finished though. It's
Well,
okay.
I might as well. Shoot. It's at that point where it's like I could release it. Like,
Yeah.
But it's so good. So good. And it's a reggae. You heard it.
How do we do
I
it?
have heard it.
Yeah.
I have.
If you get it to my phone, I'll play it.
Okay.
You could airdrop it.
The
I
one that I
cannot.
listened
I
to
don't
at
have it.
China Land.
You want to just plug it
Oh,
in?
The one I
yeah.
listened to at China Land. That
Yep.
should go hard.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Let's see. Oh, sorry. Your email?
Yeah, sure. Or you could just, do you have an
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Okay.
This is live, everybody.
Go.
So bear
You're gonna
with
hear
us.
Yeah,
Bear
we're also,
with us.
just so you guys know, we're live on 805 Uncensored, so everybody can say hi.
Hey, smart fans. You know,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah,
Sorry, the
smart
show gonna be
fans.
too
Hello,
dumb for you.
motherfucker.
My phone's right there.
Oh,
Oh, I was like, what is this?
What's up?
hey, smarties.
Let's see. Oh,
Yeah.
whoops. Sideways.
All right.
Hang on.
If you want to put your headphones on, you'll probably be able to hear this. Everybody except for me. So put it on and listen to this.
There it is. All right.
Track by J Legacy, everyone. This is going live YouTube.
Yeah.
You can hear it?
No, not yet.
Okay.
It's playing.
No, I don't hear it.
Thank you.
Oh, it might be my cord. You hear it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it might be my cord. I mean, not my cord.
It might not be
phone.
my fault,
It
everyone.
might be my phone.
I think he needs to
My phone
maybe
jack.
switch
I think
headphones
mine
with somebody
does.
because it's too
There
close
we
to his
Oh,
microphone.
No. That's why J Legacy's getting that together. I wanted to ask you about
Huh?
you see the extended.
I can hear
COVID
it
period
good.
to the end of the year.
in California, yeah. December 31st.
In California,
But
yeah.
there's still so many fucking loopholes, and there's still so many
You hear the
employers
song?
that
No,
are
not
not
the
listening to
song.
that.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is going on?
The song.
And
He
you
has
know,
to turn
so
it
many,
up on the
so
board.
many people in this country are just
I'll turn it up.
paycheck to paycheck. So you can't literally you can't afford to miss a day of work. So they just
Turn it up.
forever
Oh,
have
no,
that.
it's not even.
Your
There we
boss just kind of forever
Yeah,
has that
hit it.
leverage over you,
Hit
and they
it.
know it.
It's going in. You can hear
What
it.
is it?
No, you have to turn it up more.
How about you, Jordan?
No.
It's playing.
Alright.
go. I need to start it over.
Yeah, there you go.
Start it over. All right, everybody. This is J Legacy.
I can't hear it
We're
on
gonna take a
mine.
little smoke break.
Cool.
No, it's just interference. But I sound really good on the
What?
microphone.
Yeah. It's going through. So
It's tizzy.
I can see.
I don't jack hair.
Okay.
So anyways, this is J Legacy. Sorry for the technical difficulties. but you know, we're not professionals, and we're also not taking any ads.
No, I can't hear
What
it.
is that?
It's fuck capitalism, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
You
show
said
is
it's
going
going
to a capitalism show.
Based.
So,
Good. It's gotta be a.
That's
It's
why
gotta be a
we're
fuck
making
capitalism show. It's a sister podcast to 805
I
Uncensored.
can't hear the
Women to
song.
not make any money.
Yeah, I don't hear the song at all.
Alright, take your headphones off and just put it out loud.
Fuck it. Sorry, everyone, but I thought JLGCY was coming through. Sorry to get your hopes up. Hopefully,
It
we
is
figure this out
playing.
soon. I need like another person to figure this out while I do the show. Yeah.
I'm just really good at smoking
Never
weed.
gotta do.
No.
Oh, what? Yeah, no. It's playing, but.
Okay.
Can you
Well, the
take
good
that?
Play it out.
news is
Oh, fuck.
Play it out loud.
the sound
Play it out
waves
Oh,
coming in, so that's the good news.
so. What the?
I saved the blunt, but I burnt my hand.
I didn't hear it.
I really like it. I'm really bad.
Yeah.
Is that you? Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
So premiere demo.
I have to fight not seeing it.
Oh shit. No, bro. I don't even want to get a win. I don't even want to get a win. Hey, did you call her?
He's on the house. He's on the house.
Oh, I should have got my speaker.
Did you call her?
The speaker right here.
That's her picture right. They ain't ready.
Oh.
That's it on.
Oh.
Sorry.
What is it called?
Mini bin. Here we go.
Heck yeah.
All right.
You should send that.
I like
to
the
my
vibe of
phone,
that.
too.
Like the vibe.
Yeah.
You have a general
Bit
in
my
your
truck.
Yeah, bro.
JLGCY in your songs. You have a general positive message.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you want me to place it?
Yeah, you just put it in your speaker.
Oh.
This is a world premiere. We don't need to download it. So we're using the speaker.
Yeah, I think I should just release it. I really. Oh, I can't wait to perform that song.
Phones can make you do a lot of things, huh? Cause I was putting it like that on the phone.
Oh, you've seen it?
And you can actually, it looks like you were hitting it, but you weren't. 'Cause I was-
Oh, dang. That's
Hey,
funny.
everybody.
No, but that's you.
That was a
though.
Yeah.
special effect, everyone. JLGCY was not smoking weed.
No, it was not. I was like, phones can do a lot of damn things.
How long did it take you to write this song?
Dude, so that's so funny you asked me that. That beat I had for a good like 2 months and I didn't even touch it. Like, cause I was just like, I was loving the beat so much. I was just like, dang, I don't want to mess it up. And then one day I was really kind of going through my own head like, yo, what is really going on with me right now? Like, cause I felt like I was kind of like getting sidetracked just in general life stuff that I didn't feel like I was really focused on what I was called to do, you know what I mean? So then I'm like, you know what? I just need to get back into my music. So I started playing the beats, and I was like, nah, I don't want to hear that. And then I came on this, and right away the lyrics started just coming out. Like,
I'm good.
and I was just like, man, that I literally wrote that in one night. And then the following day, I went and I recorded it. And that was it.
Where'd you record that?
At my friend Hoagie Bumnasty, he records in his own home. And so whenever I'm really like wanting to put something down on the mic, I always go to his house. Yeah, and he's getting better on mixing and mastering too. That boy, man, that's the song we recently did, LSD. That was dope.
For you as an artist, what, like, if you're getting sidetracked, what brings you back to music?
Honestly, I don't really get sidetracked on the music side. I get sidetracked, like, on everything else.
Yeah, that's what I like. If you get sidetracked, if you get sidetracked, what brings you back to your music? What brings you back to, like,
just keep
writing
listening to it. Honestly, actually, I write poetry, and I used to write poetry a lot before I started doing music. So a lot of times when I feel like I'm kind of stuck too, I will actually go and open up one of my poetry books, because I have more than one. And I started reading stuff, and then it just right away I'm like, oh, some of my, man, dude, I swear I'd be writing revelations. I swear, some of them are so deep. Like, I would not even think I wrote it if I didn't know that I wrote it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it triggers memories.
It's your subconscious mind.
Yeah.
How do you get into that subconscious?
I let everything go and just zone in on life, what I want it to be, what I will it to be, what I dream it to be, what do I need to overcome, to adapt to, and then I just let it go.
Do you practice any like meditation?
Yeah.
Or?
Dude, if I did not meditate, bro, I would not go to sleep.
Yeah. Do you really,
I need to meditate. I have PTSD.
Practice like mindfulness, or just like focusing on like your current thoughts and exactly how your emotions are feeling, and
so,
like fully trying to be like in the present moment.
So when I meditate, I actually I'm calming myself. So I focus on my heart rate, my breathing, and that also reflects when I go to perform, when I'm singing or rapping. I kind of do the same thing to get my breathing in tune, because if you're on stage and you are not ready, you will mess up. Like
that one movie, Eminem.
Yeah.
No, it's such an important point. Like, breathing is a main thing that you need to focus on when it comes to meditation.
Yep. Meditation works wonders because it's connected to the thing that's most essential for everything in life. You gotta breathe or you can't have life. So you might want to learn how to breathe right.
In the healing world, that's like a really big thing too. You know, there's a famous physical therapist that said, if you can't breathe correctly, there's nothing else you can do correctly.
Yeah, that's well said.
KJ, what do you do to get ready?
To get ready? What do you mean? Like before a show?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to El Dirty Sucio. He already know. We literally set up the room as a stage, and we do it as if we're on the stage. Like, we go full out.
Oh yeah. That's
and we have something in our hand. He has when we're at his crib, he has a freaking microphone and everything. So we do that. We completely go out and. Yeah. So you got to, cause how are you finna practice half-assed? Cause then you're gonna go on stage half-assed.
Yep.
The fuck, that's.
Yep.
Absolutely correct.
Yes.
Very true. You have to go full out. Facts. Even when you making the song, when you in the studio, when you spitting it to your peoples, go full out, because then you half-assing it. why are you gonna half-ass it while you writing? Because then if you half-ass it writing, you're gonna half-ass it while you recording.
Yep.
It's the same thing.
How do you get ready to not half-ass it though?
How do I get
Half-ass-
ready?
You gotta half-ass like most of your day.
Repeat it in my head and repeat it, like if I have it a rough draft, like if I have a reference track, I'll keep playing it and keep repeating it. And
Do you do that too? Like you prepare a lot? Or-
Yeah, she's right. Because you will with the. Okay, let me rewind. Performances, not anymore. But that's only because I'm always performing like in my head whenever I hear my songs driving or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll be playing my music and I'll rap while I'm driving, and in my mind I'm like imagining I'm on the stage, like what would I do? Because there's different things you can do to engage the audience. You know what I mean? Whether it's like getting close up to them or like, you know, putting your hand up, trying to get them to do the same, you know, so moving from one end to the other, making sure you're not in one
using
spot,
the
just
whole
standing.
stage.
Yeah, exactly. And I dance too, so I try to implement that, you know, even in my imagery, because that in my tool belt, that is one way I can help get myself back to breathing. If I start losing it, I can just start dancing. You know what I'm saying? Because since I look good dancing, like it's
you
just
get the people
still,
getting
yeah,
dancing
exactly.
Because you're dancing.
Yep.
Right.
And you're moving around.
Because if I, let's just say, I'm not the greatest dancer. Let's just say I choreographed a routine in my head, and then just went out on stage and do it. It wouldn't look like it was in my head.
No.
After,
Yeah.
you know what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Now-
such a sick advantage over
Right.
you know, people that can't dance.
But that only works if I still regularly dance. Now, if I don't, then my imagery is not gonna match.
Yeah.
You know, because it goes back to the muscle memory thing too. You know. So,
Well, yeah, and it's just like anything else, right? Like you have to maintain it. Like you know, if you don't fucking drive your car
Consistency.
forever, it's not gonna work.
consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny, matter of fact, that you brought the teaching thing up. I did not realize how much I didn't pay attention to what my moves were when I was dancing until I became a teacher, a dance teacher.
Oh yeah.
Then I was like, whoa, like, and then
Right.
people were recording me too.
Totally
at
different
some point.
perspective.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, like, I look like I'm floating sometimes. Like, it's crazy. It's like defying
thing?
gravity. Yeah, man. Because it's like it's defying gravity. Like,
That
I'm
sounds
like,
sick.
whoa, like, it's crazy. It's
Nobody has ever watched me dance and said, "It looks like you're floating."
If we see Randall,
What did they say?
dancing, you're gonna be like, he's running away.
I think I saw Randall dance
probably
at my
gets down.
at my show.
Yeah. Do you see me dance at your show?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
He
dance,
gets down?
I dance with KJ's mom.
Side to side.
he did.
That's
he-
cool.
Nice.
What's your mom's first name? Are we
Wendy.
allowed to say it? Wendy. It was great meeting you in person. And next time I'm inviting you down to the studio. So come on down. It's
Nice.
KJ's mom. Yeah.
So you got to see KJ perform?
Yeah.
I still haven't.
I did it. You have good dance moves.
You dance?
You could extrapolate your dance moves and take it out of hip hop.
I thought you
and put it
have.
in, like,
Really?
Never. That's why I keep showing up whenever I see you're gonna perform, and then you disappear. I'm like, wait.
Whoa. That was fast.
Oh man, no, not yet.
no,
I
but
will though.
You could take KJ's dance moves and put it in a totally different genre. and
Oh,
fit
heck
right in.
yeah.
You know, it's smooth.
Yeah, that's
You
why I
need to
like.
you need to make some dance moves up for my country song.
Yeah.
I want to push that on TikTok. I want
Let's
to
do it.
I want to push all of it.
Let's do it.
Thank
I love country dances, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's do it. For real.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I don't have any weddings coming up, but if I do,
Yeah, let's go.
I do love to dance. It's just I suck at it.
Oh yeah, we do.
If you're having fun, that's all that matters. I mean, I know that's like the generic, like, but really, honestly, that is all that matters. I started dancing because I felt comfortable with the fact of knowing I'm in my own world when I let loose, and no one else can come in on that. Like, that's my bubble. That's my thing. You get what I'm saying? And that was the only way I was able to speak comfortably in public. is if I was dancing. If I wasn't dancing, I'd start getting anxiety. I'd start stressing out. I'd start getting paranoid. Like,
is it the cardio of exercise, or is it just like the
response to the music? Because I can, the moment I hear music, my body starts moving. Like, I can't stay still unless it's bad music. Then my body's like, what's next?
All right, so I've seen your dance show before, and then I can't wait to see it after the lessons.
Yeah.
What do you think's the worst era of music?
Ooh, I have no idea.
Okay,
now.
I'll rephrase it. Now? Yeah.
Probably, because it's like the mainstream music. It's like getting less and less content and just more redundancy and
Recycling.
nonsense. Yeah.
I listened to a 2.5 hour interview with the CEO of Spotify, the guy that's in charge of the analytics department, and he was saying that they know when people skip songs, they know when they turn the volume up.
Oh, yeah,
they know
that's
when
what
they
you
turn
were
the
telling
volume
me.
down.
Whoa.
And then, so what they're doing now is they're like providing like a consulting business where they're like, oh, you gotta move that chorus up like 2-3 seconds. Because the skips will go down like 80% if you do that.
That's that capitalist element. That's the industry. It's the
That's also
business.
control,
Yeah, so then they're some people like the top artists are actually using this data to write their songs, which is, you know, it's interesting what's going to happen. And, you know, the same thing's happening in film and movies.
Yeah.
Like Netflix has a ton of data on movies, and they're literally making the movie to the same beats. You know, it's kind of creepy.
It's sad. That's sad. I'm sorry to say that, but it's sad.
Well, like, people's attention spans are definitely shrinking, but it's artificially generated by technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're controlling it. They're controlling our mindset and molding it to their preferences so that we can be their little guinea pigs in a line.
They can control us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't watch the news. Just kidding.
Well, it makes me wonder about my kids.
Yeah.
Like those Disney cartoons and stuff.
Yeah, don't watch.
Oh, bro. Hocus Pocus, don't do it. I'm sorry.
Well, dude, Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol is straight up propaganda.
No, man.
What did you find out?
Where can you find that out anyways?
It's just the fact of like, I literally watched, okay, so since I grew up with the original Hocus Pocus versus now, along with all the other Disney media, right, from 30 years ago all the way to now, I've literally watched it change to reflect what's like the common theme of society or culture. So it's like, it's basically just helping push it in one direction, which is still all about controlling the mind, you know, controlling the thought process, controlling how we respond or react.
Creepy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that's big names. That's how they all are. Like, they're all connected in some way. They all use that same analytics, you know. So
I knew movies were getting shittier.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Now I
No
know
more
why.
authenticity.
Yeah, but you know, but on the flip side, like when people write music, like they're trying to appeal to as many people as they can. A lot of people do. Some people make it for themselves. They're probably the good ones, but like some people make it for a wide audience.
I would say I'm like half and half. Like, yes, I do want to make sure it's, you know, enjoyable to hear and more people want to listen to it and stuff. But I still want to be genuine to who I am and what I stand for, you know, in the same process. So there's certain things like common keys or like the vibe of a beat. You could tell right away. We all internally can tell whether it's like sad vibe, happy vibe. You know what I mean? Like, so, and then also the chorus is the hooks. Like, sometimes you have those really catchy hooks. Sometimes they're longer hooks. So depending on what my content is in my music when I'm writing, depends on what type of hook I'm going to put. Like Catalyst, it has a very catchy hook, very simple hook. And it's all about basically my, from my life, in my life I was running thinking I'm running from something, but in reality I was running towards something. And the hook is run, run, boy, run, 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 girl, run, 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 y'all run. And that's it. And it repeats.
It's a paradox.
Yeah. So, and it's simple, catchy, but people love it. You know what I mean?
It's beautiful.
Take a Second, another one. And that one has a dance to it too, of course. So yeah, it does, I do put into account my audience, but that doesn't make my drive to write. It only kind of helps curtail it or guide it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I would almost not even want that data, because it would ruin your process.
Yes. It could get you depressed even. Like, what? No one likes my stuff? But if I move it?
Pod does not use podcast analytics, just so everyone knows that. We're against that.
Yeah.
Unless you've been doing it without telling me. Do what? Analytics.
Do what?
You look up our analytics?
No.
Yeah.
He be having Mr. Stricted KJ on replay every night while he's sleeping. It loops. Remember we were talking about that last time?
No. Refresh my memory.
Because Grigsby was in here saying that people be like looping their own stuff while they're asleep, and they're like, because I didn't know that there was like,
crazy.
I didn't know anything about streaming farms, and he had brought them up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember?
I gave you that advice.
Yeah.
Did that help? Did it work?
No, oh my God. No, I didn't. I didn't even know what the hell those were.
I don't. What I was telling KJ is, put your song on repeat all night long while you're sleeping, and get those listens up.
Dude, I'm kind of curious to try it now.
Yeah. I'm like, and just have like a couple of your friends do it by the morning time. You know, you should get that above 1,000.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang, that's interesting.
Yeah.
On Spotify.
The social experiment.
I'll talk to you guys offline, but I know someone who has an account that the record labels pay for,
Nice.
and you can see who your fans are,
Oh, that's cool.
what age they are, where they live.
That's
what they
crazy.
buy. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
What the
It's
vibe?
Whole address.
Yeah, it is.
She's
I mean-
the whole address.
Yeah.
And people
but
wonder
why
why.
don't we, like, I think we're like, okay, so we're like all probably old enough where we can remember before things got like this, you know, but if you talk to the kids, you know, like 10 years old, they don't give a shit. They're like, yeah, whatever, you can have my data. It makes things like more, you give me what I
Easier.
want.
Yeah.
They don't see a problem with it, but we're like the
They will
elders
soon.
of society. We remember before our
Yeah.
privacy was taken.
When we had freedom?
Remember when we had freedom? Remember when
Still remember,
there was no
like,
surveillance?
yeah.
on
Exactly,
citizens?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember when
We
I didn't have a
actually-
cell phone, just going outside, my parents just relying on me to come home before it got dark.
Dude, I used to go to places, just like parties and stuff, and just hope like the girl I wanted to go would show up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, texting her now. I would just go and be like,
So
oh,
easy.
she goes to this party.
So
you
easy
know?
just to flake on people now with texting.
Yeah, like, whatever, you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm married. So
Right?
everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
true.
man, I was too busy dancing to care about anything else. For real.
How many songs do you have out, and how many songs do you have out with choreography?
Only one with choreography. But I do have more than one music video out. It's just only one of them has choreography. And how many are out? I honestly don't even know.
Have you had your kids choreograph with you? Yeah.
Yeah, my music video that.
Those are your kids?
Yeah, my kids
Oh,
are on there.
okay.
Yeah.
I should have figured.
All three of my kids and my nephew.
I just hired them.
Professional actors.
Yeah.
Dude,
Matter
They work for Nickelodeon.
I was thinking
Dude.
for junior, you got to do it with your 6 boys.
That would be
Choreograph
cool.
dance.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
Hey, y'all should
That
do
would be
that.
badass.
Junior,
Yeah.
Junior does that. Can you be in
Collaboration.
Mhm.
That'd be sick.
That would be
Down.
sick,
A
dude.
synchronized
Fuck
dance.
yeah.
You and your 6 boys.
That'd
I
be
will
sick.
do it when
Yeah, and if we ever need a place to perform, we got six chances to perform.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yep.
Yep. We're gonna have a block party, so it'll be the Jordan Avenue block
man.
party.
We've been
That'd be
saying
cool.
we were gonna have this block
It
party.
takes a
I'm
while,
still
okay?
waiting.
COVID shut things down.
Yeah.
Change the process, and we gotta get some signatures.
Wait, you're waiting until next summer?
Yeah. Next summer, there will be a Ventura Tide Pod block party. So you're welcome to perform.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's
But
go.
Junior is gonna open the block party with a dance with his six boys.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hip hopping.
Future of the podcast.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I would.
And then Jennifer. Shout out to
Jennifer,
Jennifer too.
do you
And Jack.
prefer?
Jack knows
I
how to
know
do
you're
that
playing
too.
games.
Jack knows
Man.
how to dance. So hey, I would put him in my
He plays
team.
the sax too.
What?
Yeah. So we got some
Yeah.
stuff going
That's
on.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
shout out to
you-
Jennifer.
Wes, Grigsby, Jordan Bailey. So we'll
Yeah.
have like a full day's worth of
Yeah.
shows.
Heck yeah.
Junior's gonna. Can they perform on your roof?
Which one?
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Which
Is
one?
that gonna
My
build a
car
stage?
roof or
Yeah.
my rock?
My videographer even has a drone. that
Oh,
he-
we'll get a drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
With the
tight.
drone.
That'd be tight.
Yeah, we got a lot of home growers on
Yeah.
the street, so there's gonna be tons of weed there. Just, you know, if you want to bring your kids, and just be ready for that.
Yeah.
You know, early bedtime.
Yeah.
There's no daycare, so I leave him at home.
So KJ has offered to 13 kids. So
I'm
first
going
come,
to
first
be
serve.
coming
Yeah.
from kids, so no thank you.
There's a possibility my
No,
son
thank
might
you.
be performing a song with me.
Okay.
He does.
Very nice.
He has performed already a few times. He loves it. So he's pretty cool. I'm gonna
And
get
then
nice.
it's
I
nap
went to some
time.
concert over at the Ventura Music Hall, and they had this guy had his 8-year-old daughter.
Nice.
Sing with them. It was so awesome.
Yeah.
That
And they
just
get the
gets me
crowd
right here.
going.
You know, that gets me right here.
Yeah.
And then when people bring their moms on stage, I love that shit too. Yeah. KJ, Wendy, I'm looking at you.
And you know, Ventura of that music hall, Ventura Music Hall, they're making it into DJ now.
Oh wow.
Like, into everything now.
Interesting.
Like I was like wondering why the line was all the way around the whole
Sheesh.
down the block. Bruh.
You do
Man.
party promoting too?
Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, Josie 805 told
You
me
have,
that I
9
need
jobs?
to.
You have 9.
Hey, whatever gets me going, man. I gotta stay out of trouble, gotta stay active, and gotta feed the kids.
You have
Yes,
a
sir.
hyperactive mind. There's
Yes.
no way you do all that stuff and
Yes.
ever relax.
My brain is always racing. That's why I have to
Yeah.
meditate. to
Yeah,
sleep.
he said he meditates.
Mhm.
That's how he relaxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I smoke weed. I have the same problem.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stress, dude.
That's why I smoke weed. Only me and nobody else. Here.
Yeah.
Haven't smoked
Yeah,
weed in
right.
haven't smoked in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, it's like a lazy man's way of meditating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. For some people it could even have
Ooh.
like the adverse
Yeah.
response. They start
I
over.
don't want to go down.
Oh
a-
yeah.
I don't want to go down a
That's
rabbit
life.
hole, but yeah, like psychedelics definitely play into that for me for sure.
Oh really?
The meditative process.
What do you do?
yeah.
Microdose shrooms or something?
No, like heavy dosages of LSD.
Oh wow.
Ora.
I've never
You
done
know-
LSD before, but I've done.
It's a
mushrooms.
heavy dosages. What's heavy?
Hoagie bum nasty.
I like
that-
250 UG, 250 micrograms.
Hey, I don't mean to cut you guys off short and everything, but I gotta get ready to go to work and shit.
You're going to
Oh,
work
okay.
right now?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Overnight.
Night shift, boy.
Well, my
Yeah.
friend. Thanks for
All
Thank
right.
you for being here.
Thank
It was
you,
nice
man.
meeting you.
Show.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
And if you
Be
can send me
safe,
that
man.
music, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
can be
oh.
bumping it in my truck.
I'll get your info from
Yeah, yeah.
I'll text
you.
sure, yeah.
Junior.
Thank you guys.
Junior,
for
we
sure.
got to get the calendar ready.
Yeah.
We can't announce any future guests because we don't have Junior's calendar, but we will soon.
Yeah. Right, my guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks.
See you guys later and keep the good job up.
Drive safe, bro.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Be safe.
See you later. That's Junior, everybody.
Yeah.
The heartbeat of the show. The
That's
heart
so
of
cool.
the show.
He's got chill
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole shed is built to almost force you into chill vibe.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Force you into
We've
the
had
chill.
almost 100% people just chill out in here.
That's cool.
Had a couple people
Uh,
that didn't really
Have you
chill,
seen
yeah.
these? Have you seen these like Fox News ads where they're trying to connect people smoking weed to rising crime rates?
Oh yeah, I have,
What?
dude. They're
That
so-
must be hard.
hard to. No, because it's easy because they.
Their viewers are heavily propagandized. And
Well,
so,
yeah, that. But I mean.
Oh yeah, and also the
because-
racial element to it too.
Well, they have to transport cash because they won't let them accept credit cards. So if you look at the actual data on any rise in influx of like
Yeah, but that's not
crimes,
what they're talking
it's
about.
because the dispensary themselves is getting robbed, but they're getting robbed because they're not allowed to accept credit cards. So it's
Yeah.
just-
That's
they're
true, but
setting
that's
them up
not
for
even what they're
failure.
talking
No.
about.
That's crazy.
No, they're talking about like the whole city. right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They're talking about like why like Grand Theft Auto is going up, like why people are like stealing food more now.
Probably because of the games they're releasing to let the kids play.
Yeah, probably because nobody makes enough at their jobs.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of factors, but like
Yeah,
the
for sure.
thing is, you can't use like movies and films and media as like a control because everybody's getting it.
Dude, what
you
they
can do is
would they
you put a
disprove that?
dispensary and measure before and after.
Yeah, would they
Yeah.
disprove like that in like the 80s, the 90s? That like violent movies like made people violent? Like we've known that for fucking 40 years.
And it's a time thing. I mean,
Yeah.
that's really what it really comes down to. It's the time that becomes our enemy, because the more we immerse ourselves in one direction, whatever that is, we become more like whatever we immerse ourselves in.
Yeah.
So whether it's positive or negative.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the time that gets us more than anything else, which is what we have limited.
Like the
After
priorities
watching,
too.
Like Rocky and stuff, though, I'm ready to fight.
Like the
Yeah.
like I think it's
Yeah.
You're like,
I think it's just like such a sad reflection on society. Like think about how many dystopian movies are in Hollywood. Like it's because people can't even envision a utopia.
yeah.
Because they're so used to just living in a fucking constant hellscape of like
Yeah.
media overflow and just like constant
Fear.
negativity going into their brain from fear and all these other
Yep.
things that
Anger,
Yeah.
stress.
I've lived in a close to utopia society.
yeah.
It was like on this. I needed a place to stay in like 2 months in Atlanta.
Was it a commune?
And, yeah, it was a commune.
Whoa.
And it was really cool. It was like all ages hanging out every day.
Nice.
My house had like a 80-year-old, 70, 60,
Yes.
50. It was like a
Whoa,
6-story
that's
house.
cool.
It was
That's
built
fucking
with like not
awesome.
to code, so it was like you go up ladders to get to
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
epic.
Yeah.
And people can't even like
and we had
envision
like
that.
every decade represented except for
Right.
under 10.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
I wanna y'all seen I think it's called Tree Masters, that guy who builds tree houses and stuff all over the place.
I've never seen that.
No.
That sounds,
Well-
That sounds really cool. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, well they have like kind of like a resort type thing. I think it's in Washington if I'm right, but it's a whole bunch of tree houses for like, you know, you want to go like on vacation, honeymoon, stuff like that for y'all. And that's the type of like scenery I imagine like for my future home, but in the
Exactly.
mountains.
Yeah. You know, like I actually posted this on Facebook the other day. A lot of people want to live like in a skyscraper in the city. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I just want a cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
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 Get the fuck away from me. That's
This
what
is
it's
my-
called.
This is like my dream house. I have like a little thing in the backyard away from
Yeah.
the
Is
house.
yeah, it's gorgeous here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Even the plant life and stuff, I was looking at it. And I used to be a groundskeeper before.
What haven't you done?
Hey, man.
No, it's really cool.
Honestly,
I mean, that's
the
a compliment.
reason why, thanks. Honestly, the reason why I've had so many different jobs and stuff too is because one of the side effects of PTSD is the inability to be consistent in.
Can't settle down with one thing, right?
Yeah, like because I'm working with boss and other people that don't understand, and then instead of fighting for my position or my station, I'd rather just go to another place and do something else.
Sure.
And usually that means something else, like not even close to the same line of work, with the exception of music. Music has been my only consistent thing that I've pursued monetarily that I have not changed or quit. It's also the only thing where I'm my own boss.
Oh. So that might be correlated.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah, I'm not very good with bosses either.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. KJ, you got a job right now? You were saying something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't talk about it though, right?
Oh.
Repping them on your shirt? Are you repping them on
I
your shirt?
just got off of work. I'm really tired. I just got off of work at 6 and I hit the studio and then I came over here. Shout out to Jordan for picking me up from the studio.
Hey, no problem. I always have to bring you, I mean, because you're a regular on the show.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Shout out to Esco and XJ. We coming out with something soon. West Coast vibes.
Nice.
Hey yo, shout out to JLGCY as well. We coming out with something soon.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Can you guys
as
talk
soon
more
as
about that?
Song hits, I'm gonna be all over it. Yeah.
It's in the talks.
Okay, very good.
Talk.
Definitely.
Music
Definitely,
video,
for real.
It's gonna be. I want to see some like
Heck
crazy
yeah.
dancing shit.
Oh man, dude, I'm also thinking of look at me. I'm also thinking of
No bad ideas.
starting animation videos. So like learning how to do it myself, cause
Oh, yeah, that's sick.
I love anime. Like I'm an anime.
Yeah.
Like I love anime, but I wouldn't do anime. It's just animation, like
Mhm.
you know, like maybe even 3D type stuff. But I want to do it for my music videos, and also that's another way to monetize.
You gotta talk to our guy Michael.
that's true.
He's of the 419
Heck
show.
yeah, I'm down.
He just does it out of his house.
Yeah, that's
And he
exactly
does,
what
like,
I'm gonna do.
I think he said like 30-minute show a week or a 3-minute show. Depending.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know it probably is a lot of work, but
Mhm.
with music videos, it's only around 3 minutes average. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
even with a lot of work, I could still bust out at least 3 or 4 in a week. You know what I mean? And then at that point, I have my experience that's shown through my own music videos, and then that's when the customers start coming in, since I've already started building Instagram, and I see the demand. So.
What's your top 2-3 anime movies that you would recommend for like
Movies or
someone
shows?
like me that doesn't like it?
Don't.
It could be
Ooh.
shorts. Yeah, just any type of thing.
That,
And
and you
what's your
don't like
favorite
anime?
scary
I'm
movie?
just not into it.
Okay.
a good
I
I
don't
was
do
just
scary
in Japan
movies.
too. I was just in Japan and I was like in this anime cafe, and I was just like I had no idea what was happening. I only went in there and it wasn't like super hype. I just wanted a cup of coffee. Yeah.
I want a cup of
I would
coffee.
say Demon Slayer,
Okay.
Middle Kingdom, and the third one. What would I say the third one is? I have so many. I don't. I'll just say Demon Slayer and Middle Kingdom, and the reason being, Middle Kingdom. It's got a lot of action. It's basically set in like wartime of Asia, China. I think China, maybe not. I gotta check before I actually
An
say it.
Asian war.
But yeah, but basically when there was more than one kingdom and they were trying to unify all of Middle Asia. So
Like
there's
the Mongols.
I think they are involved at some point, but that one's a good one, especially if you like action and history. And Demon Slayer is also action, and it's the underdog. And like this dude is supposedly destined to die because of the color of his blade, and he never dies. And his sister, oh yeah, whoops. And his sister, she now obviously demon slayer, so right, they're slaying demons. His sister actually becomes a demon because his family was attacked while he was away. This is all something everyone sees. So
So are
in
there
the very
like
beginning.
Yeah.
exorcists in this show?
Yeah, except the exorcists don't go no, they just take a sword and they cut their heads off.
That's one way of dealing with it. Yeah.
No, actually, he does not.
Oh.
He keeps his sister in this box, and she's able to miniaturize herself to fit in the box. And when she comes out, she can get big. She's the only demon that does not eat other humans. But with that said, that gives her 2 peculiar abilities. One of them, she heals slow. Because she doesn't eat, she has to actually go to sleep for a long time, sometimes days, weeks, to heal. And the second one, her blood is deadly to other demons.
Oh, the
Yeah.
last one is worth keeping around.
Yes.
The other 2, I'm like, you can't be on the team.
Yeah, those were deal breakers for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Her blood literally, when she goes to use it against other demons, it
She's like-
catches fire.
Oh,
She's like Spider-Man, but she's blood out.
Yeah, I think that there
I'll
was
check
one
this
time
out.
she even covered her blood with her sword, or her brother's sword. So
With blood.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty dope.
Already sold me. I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. And please use the subtitles, because English dub it ruins the anime. Use this.
Okay.
It's worth reading. Listen to
That's
their.
my whole childhood was watching badly dubbed.
Yes.
Japanese, like Voltron.
Yes, for real. Like
Yeah.
honestly, that probably did ruin it, because I can't do
If I'm
dub.
super high though, I'm not reading shit. I'm gonna have to. Go.
Mellow
Dub
high.
it, yeah. I'll be like, wait, what was that?
Believe it or not, you watch it long enough, you start understanding some things. So sometimes I'm not
Oh, yeah.
even reading
I've heard
it, and I
this.
know what
I
they're
have heard
saying.
this.
Yeah.
I've totally heard that. Yeah, somebody was telling me a story about this guy that learned Japanese strictly from
Anime.
watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dude, I didn't even know that I knew certain Spanish when I was a kid, all random. My mom and her friend was in the front seat. We were in a car, and they were talking, and I forgot what she said, but she said something to my mom, and I was like, no, that's not true. And I don't talk, first of all. When I was a kid, I didn't talk to the point people would ask my mom, is he deaf or is he mute? Like, I didn't talk. But when she said that, she lied about me. So I was like, no, that's not true. And my mom goes, what did you say? I thought I was in trouble. Like, I was like, oh, damn, I'm about to get beat for no reason just because I had to open my dang mouth. And I was like, I said, no, you don't. And she goes, you understood her? And I was like, wait, okay, now I'm lost. And I go, yeah. And she goes, what'd she say? And I responded in English what I understood her friend to say. And she goes and looks at her friend. She goes, did you say that? And she goes, yeah. The whole time she was speaking in Spanish. And I swear I heard it in English. It was crazy. That was the only time I've ever come across it too. But I don't know if it's because I was like 9.
You gotta find that. Yeah, you gotta find that part of your brain again.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Have you heard of those people? They like have a traumatic brain injury and then they'll have like an accent.
only speak another
Whoa.
language.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
And
crazy.
completely lose like any touch of English, and then completely switch to another language.
Dang.
Like their
I wonder.
brain is just like
Whoa,
it
that's
There's
switched
this
up.
white lady, and she was like, all of a sudden, she was just like speaking Chinese, and then this is the funny part, and then they're just like, oh my god, she knows Chinese, like what the fuck? And then they had like a Chinese person, and he was just like, it's just gibberish.
I was gonna say too. You know, and I don't know if y'all read the Bible or whatever, but in the Bible they talk about the Tower of Babel. Everyone's speaking the same
Oh, yeah.
language,
Yeah.
and then the Tower of Babel was the reason why it was even struck is because they was building it to get to heaven. They were trying to build a
microphone's not anymore.
stairway
Yeah,
to
it's on.
heaven. And that's why it was struck. And at that time, they also started speaking separate languages so that they could depart from each other, so they can get away. So maybe when they get
Divide
that,
and conquer.
yeah,
Right.
divide is, oh man, that's what messed us up. We were unified at one point
Yeah.
in reality, but maybe that's a similar kind of thing when they get that trauma experience. Like maybe it's something like when the Tower of Babel got struck. Maybe they really did all get hit. Like, you know what I mean?
They got
Yeah.
struck by lightning all at the same time.
Yeah, and it affected them. You never know. The brain is very curious, hence the reason why he doses.
Yeah. What happens if you do it? Like, how do you feel after?
The day after, like, dude, it's, if you know anything about like rock and roll history, Jimi Hendrix,
Mm-hmm.
he always felt like super weird the day after an acid trip. It's kind of how I feel too.
Really?
Like, it's because I mean you're in a completely altered state of consciousness for like 12
Oh,
plus
yeah.
hours,
Yeah.
and you're focusing on all kinds of different things. I can't speak for everybody else, but I like to be out in nature,
Yeah.
building playlists, listening to all kinds of different music, and just like being with one or two close people, or even by myself. A lot of the times it's just chill as fuck by myself. Like if I can just be in front of like a fireplace,
Mm-hmm.
and then just like talking to myself, and
We're gonna do a fireside podcast.
oh my god, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I remember when I had tried acid, it was very vibrant, very colorful, very 3D. But I didn't have any lingering effects the following day. It was pretty normal. But with that said,
Oh yeah, I didn't
my
even
childhood.
finish that. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, go ahead.
I didn't even like finish the rest of what I was gonna say with like how I feel the next day with the Hendrix stuff. I didn't connect that. Sorry, guys. So yeah, basically it just the next day feels completely strange, and you just kind of don't really want to do anything.
Like your endorphins are probably
But just
going
like
stuff.
fully relaxed. But you don't feel like groggy and depressed in the same way you feel like after an ecstasy experience, or even just like drinking too much one day.
I mean, I've gotten high like so many days in a row that when you don't get high, it feels weird.
Yeah.
It feels
Like the sobering
reality is a drug.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
That part I can understand. Maybe that's what it is. I'm one. So
Like a more extreme version
Yeah.
of that. You know.
I've
KJ don't know. She never stops.
I've
I get stoned every day, pretty much.
I've tried acid, and like I said, after effect didn't really affect none. Same thing with ecstasy. When I've done ecstasy, and this is all in the past.
Yeah.
When I've done
in the past history, kids.
this, when I tried ecstasy, I never had like a bad after effect either. But with that said, my mom, from the ages of 9 to 12, had me try so many different drugs, like because I had to sell it, and so I had.
So you had to describe it.
Yeah, I had to know how it felt, and honestly, it probably saved my life too, because someone drugged me up pretty bad at one point in my
And
life.
you knew what it was.
No, I didn't know that I was drugged at all until the following day. But when my mom had took me to see a doctor, he was like, "You had enough in his system to die." Like,
Oh wow.
and I didn't die. So it probably has something to do with the fact my mom already had my body
Yeah.
accustomed to
Okay.
so different.
Some kind of built up tolerance already.
Yeah, so it's like she's secretly making an assassin out of me.
Nice.
Whoa.
You can't
Yeah.
be poisoned.
No? Well, if I do get poisoned, I'm just gonna be like, for a
That's a
few
superpower.
seconds.
Yeah, that's a
The other-
superpower.
Yeah, the other thing with me, and this happens with mushrooms and LSD
I
is
thought there was somebody laughing, a woman laughing.
That's my nanny cam.
I know.
Yeah, my
Those
kid's
are so
coughing in
awesome.
at
Yeah.
one point in the trip, usually towards the latter half of it, I just get like really emotional, and I end up just crying about something for like 30 minutes, and then it all just kind of goes away. But it's not like a really sad crying; it's a happy crying, if that makes
Oh, that's
sense.
cool. So it's like a release.
Yeah, it feels really, really great inside.
That's dope.
there. And there's just so many people that are just walking the streets right now in that state all the time.
I don't recommend that.
That is, yeah.
No, it's not
No.
good, but I
That's
mean,
not-
you know,
that's
a lot of
true,
people are
though.
Just like,
That's true.
in the
You're-
grocery store,
you're
'cause you
right.
see people crying out
Yeah.
there on the street for no reason. It's just like, what? Right?
Or start
Oh yeah,
talking
yeah.
to
something.
Dude, just I mean, go to any major city in this country, but like I was in Los Angeles a few weeks back, just driving through like Skid Row, and there was just this mother holding her daughter's hand, just trying to cross traffic, and there's just trash everywhere,
Man.
and yeah.
Yeah, I don't like going to LA for that reason too. When you go in that area, it's so packed with the home, like you can't really even be on the sidewalk. You have to go in the middle of the road where there's traffic just to get around
Right.
Yeah.
what they pitched there. You know.
I mean, I have a friend that's blind, and she has to like walk into the street with her cane, you know, because
Boy,
yeah.
Dude,
I had to get laser eye surgery because I couldn't deal with being nearsighted.
I mean, we all obviously
Yeah.
deal with shitty drivers, but like, dude, today when I was coming back home from work, there were, I'm not kidding you, 4 people I counted in front of me that were like just full on fucking texting and driving with 2 hands.
Oh my god.
It's terrifying.
Guys, don't text and drive.
Yeah.
Either drive or text.
Yeah, don't do them at the same time.
No.
I saw a guy, hey, just want to say hello if you're listening. The guy on Thompson and Seaward that was taking a full bong rip like while he was making our right turn. I've never seen anything like that. before.
That's pretty legendary.
Yeah, driving with his left knee, his left hand had the ball. I made a mental.
No.
So I was like, okay, how did he do that? He's holding the ball in his left hand, driving with his left knee, lighter in his right hand, and then has the bong like this. Well, his left knee made a full 90-degree right turn.
Bro, this is like his.
He has to be stretching.
Dude, this is like his 90th rodeo.
No, yeah, it wasn't his first time doing that.
Fuck,
for sure,
no,
dude. This
dude.
is a well-refined.
Yeah.
That reminds me,
system right
like
there.
back when I liked Joe
has to be
Rogan, he had this story, like years ago when he lived back in Boston. It was just like snowy as fuck, and then this dude like spins out, and then just like, you know, most people would just like panic or whatever. He just kind of just Jimmy rigs it, and then in the middle of doing it, just takes a sip of his coffee.
Nice. Yeah, he's used to it.
Yeah.
Some situations.
Just another
like
day in the
that.
park.
Yeah, exactly. Like snowy areas, slippery roads. Some of them probably are used to.
Yeah, like fucking people out here like driving through wildfires. They're like, oh yeah, I've already seen it like 4 times.
But you know what though? A word of wisdom. That's also how complacency gets you.
Yup. Was it like Man Who Cried Wolf or whatever? Boy Who Cried Wolf.
Yeah.
The old fable.
Yo, it's just another day in this wildfire and. Oh.
Yeah.
Like.
Game over.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that keeps me going even today, because I always think like, okay, just because it's happened this time doesn't mean it's going to be the same.
It's a false sense of security.
Yeah. So some of my like issues, I use them to protect me, like the paranoia thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it's happened regularly, like consistently, I still don't trust it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I hold on to that because it protects me in the long run. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
Hey, JLGCY, I was gonna ask you, like, as somebody that's tried every drug, what is like
The exception.
best ones? Yeah.
None. So if I will say it like this, if we're talking like actually healthful, like medicinal or trying to get somewhere, herb definitely. Now it's different for each person. I would not suggest herb for every single person in the world because herb.
Schizophrenia or something.
Yeah, well, even if you're just plain out lazy, don't, because now you're not gonna go to work. You know what I mean? So like, this is all within understanding who you are as an individual and what your specific elements or issues or, you know, decision making skills
that's
are.
how these negative stereotypes about drugs build, is because like few people take it that they're not like that aren't supposed to, like
Yeah,
you're
they
talking
shouldn't.
about like hyper lazy people that smoke a lot of weed, and then a lot of people find out about that and then they pass that story on because they don't smoke weed, and then you have all these fucking predisposition stories about these substances that we use in everyday life that are total bullshit.
Yeah, and so I would say that herb, shrooms, mushrooms, they're very helpful. They can actually help you rebuild like
Reconnects your brain.
yeah, exactly, brain.
2 different sides. Yeah, I've definitely heard about this.
So and
Had
that's
a little of that. for
Addiction as well too. Like if you use psychedelic mushrooms like specifically for the purpose of trying to break an addiction off something, whether it's like cigarettes or alcohol, I've heard of people like having serious breakthroughs and cracking their addictions using that.
Yep. And this last one, like I said, this is all in moderation. Everyone's different. This last one is actually even biblical. Alcohol. Alcohol can help with people who have a fear or shyness or stress of being in a public setting, and it's necessary. Now, I'm not saying going down a 40 ounce or like but
No.
a sip.
No.
Because
Oh, for
scientifically,
sure.
the way that it works is it diminishes your judgment because alcohol works on your prefrontal cortex.
So that means you won't be afraid
Yeah.
if you go and decide to speak to your boss, but don't go in there drinking like drunk. Like just take a sip. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all you need to do.
Yeah.
And that's wine. Wine is actually good for your body. Like red wine, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Sure.
You just a drink, man. Don't go on down the whole bottle by yourself. That's not good for you. Don't get alcohol
Yeah.
poisoning.
No, alcohol does help you meet women for sure. I mean, it's like a big part of that.
Yeah, that's Thursday, Friday,
And
Saturday,
it's up
Sunday.
to you. And it's
But I'm
up to
married,
you
so-
to
Great
decide
story.
if women are good for your life or not.
What was that?
And it's up to you to decide if women are good for your life or not. So that's where red wine comes in.
Oh, women are great.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah. In general, women are great for your
Women are
life.
Good for your life. Because you gotta have a little yin yang. Like this podcast wouldn't be as good without KJ.
That's
Give
true.
you a little-
That's for sure.
You change the vibe a little to the.
This
the
guy
other side.
wouldn't be here if it wasn't for
Yeah,
Amanda.
that's for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, our guest is here because of her.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Yeah, boy. What else?
Thank you, J Legacy, for
Yeah,
being
talk
on
to
Ventura
people.
Tide Pod.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Shout your stuff
Thank
out.
you. Oh,
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
there anything upcoming?
Yeah, so first of all, at JLGCY Official on Instagram, JLGCY Official on Instagram. My music is on all platforms, including music videos on YouTube. I am working on getting a performance up and going for November. My birthday is in November, so I want to actually perform at Skating Plus. So keep an
Let's
eye
go.
out for that. Yeah, because I love skating. Oh, y'all haven't seen me skate yet. Oh man,
Really?
talk about dancing.
Who's a better skater, you or Grigsby?
I'm a better skater.
Ask Grigsby.
Well, he already said he's the best in like Ventura County.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh well. I guess he's gonna have to come to Skating Plus, not Sleepy, one day for us to find out, because I haven't seen yet
Oh,
as far
okay.
as how good his skills are yet.
Mm.
All right,
But he does
Grigsby.
show up.
I'm a better
He does
skater.
show up.
You're a better skater.
You're a better
than Grigsby?
skater?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Are we talking about racing or dancing?
Is that how you got the part in Grigsby's music videos? You can skate.
No, he didn't even know I could skate. He just invited me.
He's like, you want to come?
hoping I could skate.
It could have been a disaster if you couldn't skate. And they'd be like, take two?
Take two with a different girl.
Wait, she wasn't in the last scene.
She doesn't even go here.
No, she's the girl that like he dumped for the other one in the video.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, well, yeah, that would be fun. I'll go to your birthday party. I know
Heck yeah.
I'm not invited, but like
No,
anybody can go.
you are
right?
invited. Yeah, anyone. It will
Yeah,
be.
we're gonna crash it
will-
anyways. We're crashing it anyways.
It will
I haven't
be.
skated in a
Yeah.
long time.
Neither have I. I'm not-
Oh
no.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be on a day that is
No
normally
problem.
not open too, so that I can literally do what I want to do there. Because I'm gonna be performing and we're gonna be skating.
Oh, at the same
So
time.
no, not at the same time.
Wait, so there's no.
Actually, it's
wait,
undecided.
Wait, so
but
there's not
at
gonna.
the same time.
So you guys are like renting it out? Like there's not gonna be any other people?
No, there.
You can't
Okay.
do that.
It would be
So-
like a skate
Yeah,
night
you
type
can,
shit.
and I am, but it will be open to the public.
Oh,
Like
okay,
everyone will. It's just
Yeah.
gonna be like any other skate day. You know, they gotta
I'm
pay
gonna
to
invite
get
my
in.
family.
Yeah.
But it's just like an event.
Yeah.
But
Designed
it's
for
J
you.
Legacy Day.
Yeah,
Don't get it fucking
exactly.
twisted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listeners, you are invited, but you have to bring J Legacy a birthday present.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, they said no.
Whatever the fuck.
I'll be the guy.
You get it if you know, you know the fuck. Birthday party,
stoned.
birthday gift, fucking bring it, bro.
Yeah.
That's so
And then
funny.
Junior will donate his car to this party to hot box in between laps.
Let's go.
Oh man. Oh yeah. I did want to shout out two people, Josie805 and Hoagie Bum Nasty. They are part of the aristocracy. Oh, along with Ricks. I got you, bro. They're part of the aristocracy, which is like the group that I kind of started building. We do a lot of music together. We're not a band. It's just it's a movement. So yeah, it's basically the people who are making real moves. That,
Like Jordan and I, we both have podcasts, but we're like kind of
yeah,
same
brother,
group.
sister.
yeah.
Heck yeah, exactly. And matter of fact, y'all can be a part of the family too, man.
How do we do that? Do we have to get?
Just say yo.
Yeah, do we need like initiation
Whoa, I got
test?
stories for that too, man.
Really?
Y'all don't even know. My mom was known as the queen in the city I'm from, bro. Like,
Really? She was high
yes.
up?
Oh man, like my mom would just go and things would happen, and I'm not kidding. Like okay, so there was a situation where our connect was basically got caught up at the border, so we had to find a new connect. Well, I happen to know some people who go through a different connect, so I was like, hey, I got you. So I was given $500 just to go and see if this connect was legit. That wasn't the whole thing. Like that was like a take just to see if they can really pull through. This person, he got in the car, he took the money, we drove away to the location to get he got out, went around some apartments, and like 30-40 minutes later, my homeboy that was with me, he was like, dude, I think we just got jacked. He ain't coming back. I said, nah, bro, that ain't true. He's like, nah, he ain't coming back. So we got out the vehicle, we looked around, knocked, banged on some doors, no one answered. We got in the car. I was like, cause that's, even though she's my mom, that don't mean nothing.
She was not gonna be happy.
So I still had to report it. Bro, not even 30 minutes, bro. I get home, there's like 10 cars full of people, and we're going to go get our money back. They already knew where he was at. And that's how she had it. She walked into a courthouse, and she walked right back out with one of my friends, and he goes, she just walked in, she got me out, I'm free. I was like, what? And he said basically my mom walked in, seen the judge, and was like, he's mine. That was it.
Dude.
Yeah. Like, my mom got caught up with the FBI too. She got
We
arrested.
need to stay on JLGCY's good side.
Yeah, man. I mean, not that. Yeah. But
What a way to grow up. It's like,
yeah, dude. Oh, and my mom is white. But if you talk to her on the phone, you'd swear she was black. She even says nigga. Yeah.
what?
She'll tell you she's Mexican. But
She's just like whatever.
blonde
she
hair,
says she
blue
is.
eyes.
Nobody's
Yeah.
nobody's
Pretty
gonna disagree.
much. She'll shank them if they do. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I watched my mom stump someone's face into the wall. Yeah, I watched her pull a gun out on someone. I watched someone try to rob my mom, and my stepdad pummeled that guy with his own gun. Like, and threw the gun at him when he ran. Like,
Man, no wonder.
and my stepdad's paranoid schizophrenic, so. Yeah.
So that makes it really scary.
Yeah. He was the reason why I'd wonder if I'd survive by the end of the day.
Right.
Because there'd be nights we'd like forget one dish to clean, and he'd beat us. He'd wake us up by beating us, stomping, kicking, punching, and then he'll drag us to the kitchen, pull all the dishes, everything, all on the ground, throw them in the dirt, and we gotta rewash all of them before we go back to bed. That's 2-3 in the morning. We'd get beat on our backsides so bad that if we got put in water, it'd turn blood red because of blood, and we wouldn't be able to sit down, lay on our back. We'd have to stand or lay on our stomach,
Oh my God.
and we wouldn't go to school. Yeah, man.
You were surprisingly well adjusted.
Yeah. Dude, you should have seen me when I first moved here, bro. Like 10 years ago, and I came here to meet my biological father. Like, I didn't even know him growing up. I'm 20 years old. I come out here. My biological father, my stepmom, she was not having it. She was, oh man, no.
Right.
It was, and I was just like, what am I getting into? Like, dude, they took us to some fancy, okay, my fancy restaurant is McDonald's. Like, that's what, I worked there. Like, so when they took us, I was like, what is the extra utensils for?
Well, I mean, it's just like what you were saying in the beginning of the show. Like, you just literally weren't aware of the rest of this shit.
I didn't even know you're supposed to shower every day. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
But it makes
Dude,
it.
I don't.
Like, dude, I would go like 4 days without showering. Like, that's not good, bro. Like,
No.
I didn't. There was a lot of unhealthy choices.
I go 4 days sometimes.
But we didn't.
But
we
I
also.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah. But we also didn't have like all the utilities on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We didn't
right,
even
right.
always have a roof. Like, so we ate out of garbage cans sometimes. So yeah, man.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be very thankful for when
Oh,
you do
yeah.
get something.
That's why I
Everyone
fight
does.
for it too. That's why I show my kids
Yeah,
like
yeah.
whatever it is they want, they dream, they just go for it. Don't let anything stop you.
It's so obvious when you have a conversation with somebody that's like lived a privileged lifestyle.
Oh,
Because
very obvious.
dude, it's like less than fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
like-
when they live privileged and they're ignorant, that's when it's really, really obvious.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
often they go hand in hand.
Yeah, a lot of times. But there's rarities.
Yes.
You know, which I appreciate the rarities because usually those are the ones that have helped me break down a barrier that I didn't even know existed because of my raising.
Well,
You know
I
what
actually
mean?
kind of look at myself in that position in the sense where like I'm white, straight, and male, so I automatically have a degree of privilege.
Yeah.
But I try to use my voice to help lift up people that are historically oppressed and marginalized.
That's
Well,
dope.
both of you guys do.
Yeah. I think that's why we vibe.
He just does it on a podcast. You do it through promoting and music.
Yep.
Yep. Well,
Mm,
He also does it through his work.
yeah.
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 Right. He just does it. That's just his general vibe. So support this gentleman.
Mutual
He's
aid,
J-Legacy.
solidarity, love all you guys.
Y'all fuck with Uncensored 805 Uncensored, right?
Yeah.
Podcast. Y'all fuck with JLGCY. Y'all fuck with Ventura Tide Pod. And fuck with me and Mr. Strictly KJ. Thank you again, JLGCY.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
I'm glad we finally did this.
I know, but we gotta. I want to do it again because
Heck
the
yeah.
second show is always better for
Heck
some
yeah.
reason, right? Every time. I don't know why it is. But
I used
the second
to-
time we have people on. It's awesome.
There's this guy Reggie in Atlanta. I used to be on his podcast like every week over the phone, like
Oh.
so, like a co-host.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
super.
Do you have a bomb I can hit?
All right, bye everybody.
Oh.
I thought we stopped
Thanks for
recording already.
coming.
Nope, everyone. Jordan's gonna take a bong rip. We're out.
Glad that